cap on a really good win for us, obviously, as a team. But that one's hard to describe. Every team goes through something like that where you have a big number in the ninth inning and the game shifts. We just happened to come back after ours. So what a win.
I guess was it just not Will's night, or?
Yeah, his command was off. I mean, he wasn't making pitches, obviously, and he ran into the first two hitters of the inning. Both Butler and Alonso, just battled them to deep counts, big pitches, and they both did damage, which is something that he hasn't given up the entire season. So I think the double, followed by the homer, was certainly, you look up and he's got 15 pitches after 2 at-bats, and 2 runs have scored. It changes the complex of the inning, or complexity of the inning in its entirety. So after that, it spiraled a little bit. He got a nice strikeout, then the single, and then the double, and the next thing you know, it's his night's over. So it was certainly not his night.
And then I guess on the back half, your thoughts on how your team could quickly rally and put that together as quick as it happened?
Yeah, pretty short memory from this group, and it starts. Marvin tries to get on base with a bunt. We end up with a Altuve single, and then catch a break with a good at bat by Carlos Correa. Ended well with him on first. I know he's not going to want to strike out, but battled Madsen all the way till the end, and then Louis comes up with a big hit. So, again, that inning, the way you draw it up is we're in the good part of our order that we feel really comfortable with. Madsen's a good closer, and we come up with a big 3-run homer. So I don't think any of this ninth inning could have been predicted.
The way Valbuena has been connecting with some of these dramatic home runs, did you almost have the feeling that he might be able to do it again?
Yeah, actually the debate to me was what to do with Correa, whether to try to run or not, and to get him in scoring position for a single or a double. And obviously Louis up to bat, in a good spot, he's going to make good decisions and swing at good pitches. But I don't, I said I never expect the home run, but I expected a good at bat, and I expected barrel contact because of the way Louis has been swinging the bat. Getting a pitch right then, right away, before the at bat really develops, and whether or not we're going to steal or not. That one. That's if he's going to hunt heater and go get it, then I'm glad he did.
Just how locked in is Louis right now?
Well, the at bat, the at bat against the lefty earlier in the game. I'm not going to try to say his name. So, that's a good at bat for him to be able to go the other way and hit a bullet. Obviously the pull homer is in play for him in a hitter's count when he gets a good pitch to hit, anytime. But I like the way that he's getting his hits, and he got the infield hit, which is nice, but he's trying to work the ball the other way against the shift. So he's manipulating the bat, quite well. So I love the way his at-bats the way he conducts his at-bats. Even his bad at-bats or his empty at-bats, are usually inside the strike zone. They are battled over a number of pitches. And he's been doing this for a while. This isn't like a good homestand or a good stretch. This is a good player who's found a comfort zone where he feels good at the plate.
What was the point where you realized that will just didn't happen tonight?
When the Smolinski base hit, he's a good hitter and he's done really well for the A's. But right-handers generally don't square him up like that. The Butler at bat, then the Alonso at bat. I thought he rallied pretty well against Semien and got the punch out, and then the extra hit there. Then obviously Lowry is a tough matchup for a lot of our guys, and I had Michael up, and I thought Will could get out of it with a double play ball if he could pound the ball in, and he left the ball out over the plate. Lowry uses the left field, so it spiraled a little bit out of control for him. But around the Smolinski at bat, into the Lowry at bat, you could tell his pitches, he just wasn't making pitches at the right time.
How proud were you of the team to not get down after that big inning and be able to?
Yeah, no, I was happy. I mean, obviously this group has a really good way about it to just see what happens and put up good at bats and compete. We knew if we had a base runner, we had a chance to at least tie the game. In that part of the order, Altuve, Correa, Valbuena, Gomez, that's some real power in the middle. And so if we could get on base, which is why Marwin tried the bunt for a hit on his own, his job is to try to get on base in front of that group. So we felt like we at least had a chance because obviously it was only a 2-run deficit, but you never want to kind of get there that way But our players have a short memory.